So you saw the thumbnail. The Hidden Ones. Is it any good? Yes. Let's talk about it. So today, we're talking about a game called The Hidden Ones, man. Now, I just got into the playtest yesterday, and I played until the wee hours of the morning. I think I've had about 3 hours of sleep, but, you know, whatever. We're good. It was an incredible time. It is an incredible time. This game slaps, bro. PC and mobile, and what's crazy, the graphics don't look any different. They look just as beautiful on PC as it does on mobile. I'm playing on PC though, I just want to put that up front. Now, The Hidden Ones is a game based off an anime called Hitori no Shita. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. I do not speak a single lick of Japanese at all, so my apologies. But here's what it looked like. This is the cover art of the anime. In case you want to watch, it's a fighting game. You beat niggas up with good old-fashioned forms of kung fu and ass whoopinry. And it's done really well. Like I said, graphically, it's gorgeous. Somebody tried to argue with me. They just look like Genshin. I wanted to slap fire out this nigga, but I digress. It's gorgeous. The visual effects, gorgeous. The combat feels so good. And I'm a huge fan when things aren't button mashing. This is not overly complicated buttons. It's not like it's a bunch of buttons you have to press. It's just knowing how the combat works and then also good timing. So it's just a simple left click, right click, shift, Q, E, right? Nothing crazy, but it's knowing what their Q ability is versus their E ability, because their Q ability is what they call a standard move. The E is a sinister move. If someone uses their Q, you have to use their E to counter, or you can try to dodge. If someone used their E, you can either use your ultimate or you have to dodge. Or if they use their E and you use your E at a proper time, it can counter it out. But if they E and you try to Q, you will lose it. It's just these little things you have to know and recognize, but it just comes from fighting over and over. And once you start understanding like how it works and the timing works and what a stalemate is, and like I said, what the standard is and the sinisters are and the ultimates and how to use the break shift, because there's a thing. Break shift is basically when you get hit, you'll hit the shift button, you'll see like you turn blue and you can press a direction and kind of flip out of the way of the attack. But again, back with timing, if you do it too early, your opponent can follow up with the rest of the combo that they were in the middle of. So it's again about paying attention, like, all right, I took a hit, took a kick, and now hit. So I can get enough distance to where their combo is broken and I can follow up. Not to mention there's a super easy parry system. You can just hold block. If somebody reaches to you, it'll automatically counter. Now, it won't always do like a huge damage hit, but countering is pretty damn easy in this game. Unless, like I said, it's one of those E skills, the sinisters. Now, I'm sorry that I'm using keyboard terminology. I'm playing on mouse and key. I'm not using the controller. But standard, sinister, ultimate. These are the three things that you really need to think about skill-wise. And then, of course, there's counter. And there's the break shift, which we spoke about, the break shift. And when you're getting hit, it lets you separate. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. This is what break shift looks like. Okay, so it's broken down into 3 different type of game modes. You have an actual story mode. It's a full campaign. You don't get to experience the full campaign. I think it's like 6 or 7 missions out of it for this playtest. But there's going to be a full-fledged campaign story. There's a mode called Trial, which kind of reminds me of like just fighting the end boss in a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through all these little grunts and minions to get to the big Yakuza dude that's upstairs on the 50th floor, like that. Trials. You just keep fighting people, you can earn rewards, and that's AI enemy stuff. That's not people. My favorite part is Duel, the PvP section. And I gotta be honest, I didn't think the PvP would get me this hard, but gosh darn it, they got me, bro. The PvP is so much fun. So the PvP works like this. There's 1v1 and 3v3 battles. I've only done the 3v3 battles. It's what I prefer. You pick 3 characters and you pick 3 what they call doppelgangers. They're basically skills from characters that you have, and then you can equip them. And even if you're not playing that character, you have access to that ability, but they have cooldowns. Like you'll see it in the corner right here. And then after that, you just hit find a match. From there, you go in and you fight another player. And what makes it so good, bro, one, if you're playing against somebody that know what they're doing, the fights get incredibly intense. It feels like high action kung fu movie, crazy Jujutsu Kaisen anime fight scene, bro. Like it gets nuts. And then if you're playing against somebody who's absolutely dog water, you just stomp them, and that's just hilarious on its own. But it's just something about queuing up and being like, are they gonna be good? Are they gonna suck? They might suck with this guy, but turns out they're actually really good with this one person. They may have just been testing somebody you don't know. And then all of a sudden, it's like the tides of battle turn, bro. I had that happen. Whooped this dude ass first 2 people. Turns out this nigga was insane with this chick that got this kitchen knife. It literally just whooped my ass. Just took me out. I had to give him his credit. I said, man, this nigga was whooping my ass. Shouts to my man. Overall, this game has been fantastic. I am ready to get back in, which is what I'm going to do. That's why I'm going to cut this video off. But just know this is going to be free to play. It's coming out on PC and mobile. And from what I heard, there is no console. Don't know if it'll be in the future. I have no clue. But as of right now, console's not even being mentioned. But again, it will be on mobile. And I promise you, what you're seeing on that screen, okay, it looked like this on the phone. So if you got a good phone or a good tablet, you can just connect the controller. Trust me, you'll get the same experience, bro. But that's it for me. If you got into this beta, tell me how you feel. Also, drop your names so we can scrap, because I want to beat somebody. Ooh, I want to beat one of you niggas up so bad, okay? But peace, love, and happiness, okay? See you in the next video.